good evening. I'm Javier Huevos. Thanks for tuning in to the 6 o'clock news. Zombie-eyed woman dressed as a pig in a bikini busted for DUI. Cassie Huckelschmuck threw a tantrum as officer tried to restrain her, snorting and screaming, "We have the meats," repeatedly. Huckelschmuck then broke free, stealing an officer's sidearm, and began running down Highway 111 chanting, "Come catch the meat sweats." Officers were in a standoff with Huckelschmuck for over an hour. It ended in an officer being shot. As police took her down, her last words were, "Take me to the slaughterhouse." She was, how do you pronounce that word?
Pronounced.
Yeah, but how do you pronounce it?
The word is pronounced.
Oh, she was pronounced dead on the scene. Wesley Dasher arrested for stealing food from a Golden Corral. Police stated the 82-year-old had stapled a Ziploc bag into both pockets of his walker. They removed a full rack of ribs, 2 full rotisserie chickens, 1 cheeseburger, 4 corn on the cobs, and 3 foil-wrapped baked potatoes, and 3 wrapped sweet potatoes. Dasher denied any involvement, saying he has dementia and does not recall taking any of the food. Police transported Dasher for a mental evaluation. Let's head over to Johanna Johnson with her 7-day forecast.
Now for your 7-day forecast. So this week looks pretty crappy. We've got Hurricane Hilda coming, and this woman is about to make a huge mess. Looks like Tuesday is supposed to be raining cats and dogs. Then we got rain for the next 2 daggone days after she decides to move it along. Friday, finally, we will have some sunshine in the afternoon. But then Saturday and Sunday is going to be hot as heck out there. Sticky and muggy and yucky. And that's your 7-day forecast from your favorite weather woman, Johanna Johnson. Now here with your Bubba Jackson with your sports.
Well, in today's sports news, Harry Fisherman won the 2021 Toe Wrestling Championship against James Howard. Howard stated Fisherman cheated due to a button. Fisherman then called him a lying doo-doo head. A severe footsie fight ensued, which then Howard broke Fisherman's toe. Those men were then disqualified and banned from ever competing again. And also, this year at the Redneck Games in East Dublin, Georgia, Hunter Smith took the gold belt buckle. Winning toilet seat tossing, seed spitting, mud belly flop, and dumpster diving, setting a new record. He also got second place in the outhouse bobbing competition. Smith received a lifetime supply of Slim Jims and dip from Skoal.
Thanks to Bubba. Now we have Davy Daniels with a story on some moonshiners in Dudley.
I'm Davy Daniels, reporting on scene of where an alleged moonshine operation is occurring. There have been reports in the area that there is a moonshine rig or something of the sort, and we're going to talk to the locals to get some answers. I'm here with a local resident, Livy Lightsprite. Livy, do you have anything to say on who you think the moonshiners are?
I think it's those guys next door.
How do you feel about the allegations that you are illegally making and distributing moonshine?
What accusations are you referring to? I don't need, no, you don't need to be accusing me of doing nothing on my property. Get off my property now. It ain't no more filming, nothing like that. Cut it off, the cameras are done.
After speaking to Cletus Orville, and he ended the interview prematurely, he made a phone call. Our cameramen were still rolling. Here's what we caught.
I'm calling the law if you don't get off. Now, burn down the barn, burn the rig, burn the moonshine now. I told y'all to stop filming. You better not be filming. Now get off my property now. It ain't a joke no more. This is cameras off now. Now, off. I'm calling the law if you don't get off.
Hours after filming, Cletus Orville and Melvin Lester have been arrested.
Orville and Lester have been apprehended and have received the following charges: tampering with evidence, evading a police officer, assault on a government official.
Now here is Diego Diaz on scene with your weather.
I'm in Newport, South Carolina. The rain's, it's a tropical storm. They're picking up. I can't. The winds.
Holy shish, come on! That wind is crazy. It almost looks fake. Let's check in with Johanna Johnson.
It's hot as crap over here in Utah and California, and over here it's disgusting, hot and muggy. Like I am hot in this building. Like it is so hot. Like we have all of the windows open. Okay, like there's supposed to be a low pressure system over here. I don't even know what that is. And then over here in Seattle, it's raining once again. They're gonna need boats to get to work, and then it's raining over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, and over here, and over here.
Johanna, the tropical storm has evolved to a hurricane. It swept my dog away, my car. It's gone.
Diego, I'm the meteorologist. It is Tropical Storm Tammy. Wait, what? Oh, you were right. It's Hurricane Hilda.
We'll be back after these messages. I'm Javier Pueblo.
I'm Diego Diaz. Get your COVID vaccine today so you can take off your mask.
And we can see your sweet stash.
I'm Davey Daniels, reporting at the new animal shelter in Wayne County. It houses misfit animals. It was funded by these beautiful founders, and I'll have a word with them. I was told to talk about my sanctuary, but okay, so I'm the founder of the Trans-Species Intergalactic Space Creature Sanctuary, and for short, it's, I don't even know, but I have my funder, Carol, here. She doesn't do anything, but I do everything. I hire everybody. I work with the trans-species creatures, so don't worry about her. She
Can I
does
say
nothing.
something? I sit in the break room and eat me some donuts. I get paid to eat donuts.
You don't get paid, Carol. I make the money.
I get paid.
All I did, I don't even need you anymore.
I get
I
paid.
used you for your money, and now I'm a multi-millionaire for my company.
Well, I have $200 billion.
We all know you're rich because you divorced your husband and took all of his money.
My boyfriend.
No, your husband.
He was my boyfriend.
You got married in Vegas. I don't think he's your boyfriend anymore.
Okay.
But anyway, so I work with animals who don't feel right in their current species, and some of them are intergalactic space aliens. Some just transgender or transition over to a different species on Earth. Like I've got some cats who are wolves and some monkeys who are people. We don't discriminate here.
What are they, gorillas?
Are you that much of an airhead, Carol? Like, honestly,
Yes.
I don't know why I keep her around anymore.
Don't be talking about it.
Anyway, so we work with animals of all species. Some of them aren't even animals anymore, so that's pretty much all we do. We give them a home, and we let them get adopted to different open-minded individuals who aren't discriminative or they don't like trans species animals. So
You know what you also do?
What?
Make that money.
Carol, this isn't about money. Even though I make a lot of it, it isn't about money. It's about helping the animals feel comfortable in their own species.
That is true. Wait, what did I just say?
You said that is true. Anyway, I just want to vent about this woman. All she does
It's sit in the break room.
Sit in the break room
and eat donuts.
and eat donuts and everything. We don't even have anything in our vending machine anymore because of her. I pay her for nothing. She says she's an employee, but she doesn't do anything to contribute to the company.
Hey, well,
I need to just fire her, but I don't.
at least
I
I
don't have the
make
heart.
money. I get $1.
You don't make any money anymore.
Yes, I do.
You just stole your boyfriend's money. You're just spending it all away. One day you're gonna be broke again. I'm making tons of money every day. You know how much money I make a year?
How?
$2 million a year.
Wow, that's cheap.
She thinks that's cheap. Wait till Anyway. One day, Carol,
I get paid
you're gonna be living under a bridge one day.
I get paid $1 every month. So at least I get paid.
You spend $100 million every month, Carol.
No, I spend $100,000.
No, you do not, Carol. I've seen your bank statement. You need to stop ordering those exotic male dancers to your house.
What do you mean?
Carol, you lie all the time. You need to just own up to your own addiction.
Can you just get this over with? I want to go to my multi-millionaire mansion.
So, that's about all we have for you.
Mary and Carol demanded to have that filter and for it to say exclusive interview. Apparently we have another segment from Davey with Carrie and Meryl.
Javi, it's Carol and Mary.
Okay? We'll be right back.
There are millions of animals around the world who don't feel comfortable in their own species. I'm Mary, and this is Carol, and with our help, we're going to change that. This is our new sanctuary. It houses misfit animals who don't feel comfortable in their own species.
If you would like to come adopt one of our creatures, call the number below or visit us at the sanctuary.
And also follow us on Twitter, MySpace, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Pinterest.
And Twitter.
I already said that, you brained it. Whatever.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
In my futile attempt to get a date with Mary, I agreed to show some more animals that are available for adoption at the sanctuary.
Hey guys, this is Stacy. She actually transformed from an elephant to an elephant seal. They had to cut off her trunk, her ears, her tail, and even her legs. She had went through a full body transmogrification, but it was very painful because we had ran out of anesthetic for her, but she wanted to go through it anyway. So she's very exotic from Africa, so she's quite expensive. She'll be $100,000 and you'll be good. Oh, actually, 69 payments of $100,000 and you'll be all paid up. All contracts final. Hey guys, this is Gunther, our Chihuahua. He was actually a wolf before his transition, and his transition was quite the rocky one. They started out with some growth stunting steroids, and they didn't work quite so well because of the immense size of a wolf. But, so we ended up having to cut his middle section out and sew the end section onto his frontal section. And it ended up working. He is quite happy with how he looks, although it doesn't look much like a Chihuahua. Anyway, you can buy him for 45 payments of $50,000, and you're good to go forever. This is actually our second intergalactic space creature, and his name is. And actually, he's very happy in our sanctuary. Although he would have told us he would rather be in space. He is not for sale because he has caused threats to humanity multiple times. He brought back the bubonic plague and summoned several Lovecraftian deities. We're currently trying to clone him to make nicer versions in the labs. But anyway, once we get him nice, we will start selling him. And I'm not being held hostage to make this message. Ew. Ooh, whoops. That's actually a baby picture of Carol. You may think that she's not available, but you can actually come pick her up if you just bring a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts to the sanctuary. She eats some things like all the time, but I don't know why you would. But anyway, if you for some reason are interested for keeping her for the weekend, just come speak to me at the sanctuary. This is our lemur, Cujo. He was actually a chihuahua before, but he ended up wanting to transform to a lemur. He's actually on these experimental pills that are slowly transforming him from a chihuahua to a lemur. We ended up making these pills in our lab, and we do think it's gonna work, because we have tested them on humans. Cut that out now. We had actually tested it on animals before, and it ended up working for the transition. So he's gonna be a lemur in about 6 months. So after that's all good, you only need 12 payments of $50,000, and you're all paid up. This is Bob. Carol transitioned Bob from a rat to a hamster. Obviously, Carol did it because he hates himself, because Carol botched the surgery. He has actually tried to kill Carol on multiple occasions. He actually put rat poison in her donuts. How ironic is that? Anyway, Carol is lucky that she's funding our company, because I would have let him do it otherwise. Anyway, he's only $10 because he needs a loving home, or he will kill Carol. $10 is about the price from PetSmart, so you're getting a good deal. This is our cat, Yutaka. He actually transitioned from a human sumo wrestler to a cat. Obviously, he doesn't have hair because we haven't done the hair surgery transplant, so you might want to wait a few more months and then see how you like him. But you can buy him now because he is very lovable and he's very beautiful. So obviously he's super angry in this picture because I told him that he can no longer have sushi because he was extremely overweight. Anyway, so this other picture is him, and he's very beautiful. Obviously he's very photogenic. He has those beautiful blue eyes in this, but if you can put up with his breath, because it is very disgusting, then you can come pick him up. He's only $20,000, and after 50 payments of $20,000, you can have him forever. Bye.
Thanks for tuning into your 6 o'clock.
Breaking news. Cletus Orville and Melvin Lester have escaped police custody. Footage has just been released to the public from the Wayne County Sheriff's Department. A security camera at Bird's Automotive caught the men fleeing into the woods. If you have any information on the whereabouts of Orville and Lester, please call the tip line below. 1-800-CATCH-EM. That's 1-800-228-2486.
Thanks for tuning in. Moral of the story 11. Good night.